Death by Lightning is my favorite news show. You're probably not surprised by that.
Like, okay, let's just get out of the way. There were a few historical inaccuracies, as there are with most shows you watch like this. Michael Shannon, who I think did a fine job. I think James Garfield was somebody who probably looked just like this. You could see old photographs of him. He did have like these broad shoulders, was a fairly tall dude compared to most of his peers. The way that Shannon portrayed Garfield was pretty historically accurate. Let's talk about this guy. Right there. James Blaine in the show does play a big role. Him and Garfield were friends. Blaine did advise Garfield throughout his presidency, his short presidency, and when he ran for it. The way that Bradley Whitford portrays him, in my view, is a little bit too contemporary. Like, it seems more like Bradley Whitford than James Blaine to me. Probably the most controversial character to me revolved around the guy who played Chester Arthur, played by Nick Offerman. In this show, they show Arthur as somebody who's actually kind of the life of the party. And there's several encounters between him and Charles Guiteau, which I don't think actually happened. There's no evidence that him and Guiteau actually had all these interactions. I think Nick Offerman, because he's so cool, he makes Chester Arthur look cooler than he actually is. Chester Arthur was not that cool. No offense to Chester Arthur. This guy here, this is Charles Guiteau, played by the actor Matthew McFadden. The show follows Guiteau quite a bit. They even look at his past associations with the Oneida Colony, which was a controversial utopian society that was created in New York in the 1840s. One of these many utopian societies. They were known infamously as the free love, which means a lot of people were having sexual relations with whoever they wanted to in this little colony. But Guiteau had a history of just kind of traveling around all over the place. Most importantly, though, he had mental illness and these grand delusions. And one of those delusions was that he was meant to be in the Garfield administration, that he felt like he was entitled to it. They do show the whole scene where he assassinates James Garfield at the train station in DC, and the way that they show it is pretty good. Yeah, I gotta say,